What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. Jocelyn and I are out camping in Japan right now, in the very southern tip, and in Kagoshima. This area is called Sata. What the is it called? Let me show you the campground. I'm gonna fly up the drone. Jocelyn's stand-up paddleboarding over there, so check it out. Pretty beautiful area, isn't it? It's really nice. Countryside of Japan is beautiful, and the campsite here is free. Only time you have to pay for these campgrounds is during peak season, and right now we're in November, so outside of peak season it's free. And this area in particular is called Satamisaki, and it's known for some fishing too. So I'm gonna try some fishing right now. If I catch something, great, we'll cook it up for dinner. If not, I brought some meat so we can have some yakiniku for dinner. Yeah, well, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. My dad's gonna meet us up later, so is a couple of other friends, and we'll just have dinner together. All right, let's do this. You're probably wondering where we got that stand-up paddleboard. It belongs to my dad, so we just borrowed it from him. All the camping gear, we just borrowed it from my dad. So I looked on the drone and it looked like there's a big gap. Well, let's try anyways. Yes. Hardcore, hardcore. Ah! It started off with a jig. I got one. I got one. Got fish on, fish on. Oh, oh no, it's a trumpet fish. Oh. Saw it. It's a pretty big trumpet fish. So I just set up a little Hawaiian style whipping rig with one of these sinker and about a 5-foot leader and a little strip at the end. And let's see if that works. Well, I just had that one bite and I lost it. I think those are mullets. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a mullet, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's right by them. Nope, they don't want it.
Oh, it bites him.
Yeah. I think this is a kibinago.
Kibinago.
Jocelyn just found a little fish in a tide pool that was in a dried up tide pool, so it died. Maybe I could use them for bait. There was a big old fish. I don't know what it was. There's a big old fish right there. Weird looking fish. Maybe it's a triggerfish. But it's right at the bait. What is it? Got him. Got him. Whoa! It's a lionfish! That is so cool. These are dangerous. Gonna get poked by them. Wow, that's awesome. Caught him on Jocelyn's bait that she found. I know if you go down to Florida, in that kind of area, lionfish are considered invasive. But I don't know so much about in Japan if it's still considered invasive. It might just be a native species. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. So lionfish are venomous, which means that if you get stung by them, yeah, you're gonna be in pain. But you can still eat them because they're not poisonous. They're just venomous. I'm gonna do a little stand-up paddleboard fishing. All right, let's go. Whoa. All right. How cool would this be if I caught a freaking squid right now? Yeah, I'm not moving too much. This is pretty good. This might work. Well, I tried, but no bites. Let's go back before it gets dark. I gotta prepare some dinner. Got some people with us now. So this is Tao-san. He brought some fish for us.
さばき方の
これ日本語でなんて言う？
蓬莱姫路です。蓬莱姫路。通称おじさんです。
日本でおじさんって言う。
So he's gonna fillet that up.
これが釣れたの。これジグで食うわ。
来ます来ます。
え、ジグで食う？
じじ。
I'm making a little rice here. He's cutting sashimi over there. My dad's here now. Kagoshima Wagyu. #1 Wagyu in Japan right now. Look at that marbling beauty. Here we go. Wagyu cut. That is so good. So good. 美味しい。うん、キャンプはいっぱい。うん。前はモーターバイクでサンフランシスコからカナダまでバンクーバー。それでキャンプ2人で。ジャスンもモーターバイク持ってたから、持ってるまだ。
女性にもバイク。
でかいの。
これどっかでいいのみたいな。
かっこいいな。憧れるな。歌でできるんじゃないですか。初めから。
あ、ご飯あるけど。舞茸。
何かご飯。
美味しい。
美味しそう。
Here we go, Japanese IPA.
全体食べられるんですけど。
Yes, that's good.
や
That's good.
キウイの方も大変やな。
小魚。よかった。あ、水が深いから。
Put a little soy sauce on it.
鶏刺しめっちゃうまい。
みたいですね。
Tomorrow morning, we're getting up early and we're going fishing. Well, this is how we do it in Japan. You saw it. Next morning, we got up really early, and there's a popular ferry service that picks you up and drops you off on a rock that is only accessible by boat. want to give you a little background about myself. You might be wondering why my dad lives in Japan while I mainly grew up in the States. Well, I was born in Japan, first of all, and I moved out of Japan when I was 9, moved to California. And my dad was gonna stay behind for a year and earn some money here and support us from here while we kind of settled in first. And so that was in the year 2000 when we moved over there. And then right after 1 year, 9/11 happened. After 9/11, it became really almost impossible to immigrate to the US. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get him a visa, so we had to make the decision. Either my mom and my brothers were gonna move back to Japan or stay in the US. Made a tough decision to stay in the US. And then while my dad worked here in Japan, making money to support us. So my dad would visit, you know, maybe once or twice a year in the beginning, and then maybe a little less and less throughout the years went on. Brothers and I would visit Japan. During the visit, we go camping and fishing and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the story, my little background. And I mean, it's really awesome now that I get to do YouTube full time, because now I'm here hanging out with him, fishing with him. You know, get to spend 3 weeks here with my dad, in which I haven't spent that much time with him in probably, I don't know, 14 years or something. It's really great that I get to do this, and really thanks to you guys, I get to, you know, have this kind of lifestyle. So thank you guys. Not to mention I get to spend time with my sister as well. Well guys, I'm not gonna bore you with any more of this. I ended up without a fish all day, but at least my dad was able to get one, although it was just a big trumpet fish. But you know what, that's the reality of fishing. Sometimes we catch, sometimes we get skunked. This is the last video of Kagoshima. Next ones will be in Okinawa, and I promise you there will be fish there for sure. And as for the lionfish, I ended up taking it back home, filleting it up, and just slicing it for sashimi, just as usual, and sharing it with the family. And we also brought back the trumpet fish that my dad caught. And so first, I filleted it up so it was all completely boneless. Then we prepped the ingredients to fry the fish to make some Japanese-style fish sandwiches. Alright, we're gonna go crustless, since in Japan all their sandwiches don't have crust on them, even though I like the crust. I wanted to do it this style, Japanese style. Crust is good. I'm gonna season the flour. Flour helps the egg stick, and egg helps the panko stick. Lay away from it. Put some. Let's create the sandwich. I'm gonna put a little bit of mayo. A little cabbage down. And let's put the fish. Tonkatsu sauce, basically for a different type of katsu. Alright, let's try it. Hi, Mitsuki. Hi, dozo. Ooh, the meat looks nice. That's good. I think you could put more sauce on there, but that's really good. Good. We have a little Japanese porter today. Looks good.
It's good. Japanese bread is really good.
Yeah, Japanese bread is really good. Well, there you have it, guys. A fried fish sando, Japanese style. So if you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.